Hi, I'm Ridley2Big, and I'm from Scranton, PA.
Hi, my name is Carly, and I am also from Pennsylvania.
My name is Mike, aka Keon Thori, aka Blackthorn's Bramble, and I'm also from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
What deck are you competing with in this tournament, and why did you choose to use that deck?
Mine's actually a bit of an interesting story. I go on the website pojo.biz a lot. It's like a message board for all kinds of stuff. And this one user there named Tim Power Gamer, he had this deck called Ripple Rush for Aqua Force. And you use a lot of like grade 1s and grade 2s for pressure, and you only run 4 grade 3s. And I thought I'd try it out because it beats like a lot of the slower decks, like the grade 4 deck Novell, that it takes a while to like set it up. And you can put a lot of hurt on like break ride decks before they have time to set up. And I did okay. I got to round 5. I think I could have done a little better, but I guess I wasn't good enough pilot. But I want to give a big shout out to him because he really inspired me to try like creative things instead of just like spending $100 on the meta cards.
The deck I played was Chaos Breaker Link Jokers. I played that, well, I really like Link Joker. I really like the lock mechanic. And I also like completely shutting down my opponent's field and drawing cards. So it's kind of a twofer for me. I really like it. Plus, the aesthetics are cool.
I played Galaxy Blau. It's an interesting cross ride, break ride hybrid, and it seems to work really well for me. I just like the insane amount of pressure the late game goes, where any attack means that I get even more attacks. I just liked it. Nova Grappler was one of my first clans, so it was about time I took it to a tournament. Went 3-2, so I'm happy.
Thank you.
What's your opinion about this year's tournament and compared to the last regionals you've been to?
Oh, don't let this like mugshot that we're at right now fool you. This venue is like beautiful. Like the only other venue for a Vanguard tournament I've been at that's on this level was regionals last year, and this room was beautiful. There was a lot of space to move around. It wasn't overcrowded at all. It felt great. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I agree with Eric. It's really nice here. Last regionals we really went to were the team tournament at White Plains, and I'm just really glad there's no round 0 here. so glad. Here.
Yes, I also agree with her that this is basically a great tournament. One, the area is great, very comforting, and 2, yeah, no round 0. Just happy that doesn't exist right now.
Where do you believe the next New York regional should be, or what building?
I can't really say like town wise, but I know these tournaments draw a lot of people from like from Pennsylvania and like New England. So I guess somewhere in the middle of all those different states, any kind of area. So I know like everybody would have to drive along like 2 or so hours to get here, but at least you don't have people driving like 10 hours from one spot and then other people are like right next door to the thing, because sometimes it takes a really long time to get here and it takes a lot of energy to come out.
Yeah, I can't really say anywhere about anywhere in New York because, again, not from New York. But yeah, somewhere in the center, like so less people have to drive so far, would be really nice. I think a building like this is fine, really.
I like the distance and I like the place, so anywhere within like maybe a 2 to 3 hour drive for like most of the people to like the same tournament is, I would say, ideal. And a place like this is definitely great.
What do you believe will make New York what make you believe that your local Pennsylvania will be a great place to play Card by Vanguard?
Well, I think our region's kind of dead for like locals and stuff, but I know down in Philly, there's probably a lot of players down in Philly that would play. So if Bushy Road wanted to add a Philly regional or somewhere around like the Philadelphia area as a regional location, that would give a lot of people from like the southern part of New Jersey and like the Pennsylvania area and like that region, and to give them a location that's a bit of a shorter drive than like hiking all the way up to New York. But it doesn't matter. There's a lot of people who play wherever you go if you look hard enough. I know at my college I have like just 2 or 3 other people who I've seen play Vanguard, and I can play with them sometimes. But the scene grows if you give it time.
Yeah, pretty much what he said. It's a great place to play Vanguard. You get to meet so many new people. And there are a lot of people in the area who play, but it's kind of hard to bring them all together. So I think Vanguard is great in Pennsylvania.
I just think that the overall card gaming area's strengths in Pennsylvania are pretty good. It's just the fact that trying to get them into this game is kind of difficult, but once you do, you really meet new people, you really kind of grow together as a team, and that's what I like. That's what I like about the card fighting scene. It's growing, but it's not like huge, but it will become big, I anticipate.
Are you part of a team finally?
Yep.
Oh, do you mind reintroducing yourselves by saying what's your team names? Who your team name is?
Oh, sure, no problem. I'm Ridley2Big.
I'm Carly.
I'm Mike.
Yeah.
And we are the members of Team Blackthorn.
Is there any shout-outs that you want to give or any final thoughts?
Oh man, I already gave my shout out to Tim Power Gamer. Like I said, he's a real cool guy. He has a YouTube channel if you want to go check him out. Gotta try to find it. Can't find it. All right, I got an SP Phantom Blaster Dragon today, and that's like my favorite artwork in the entire game. So I want to give a shout out to that card, and I want to give a shout out to the players at this regional because I came into this tournament expecting to see nothing but Minerva or Grade 4 or bust, and I actually fought like a different deck in every single round at this tournament. So that really made me happy and really like showed me that you guys can go and build different things and be creative and not just stick to whatever some people say is the meta game. So I want to give a big shout out to the players.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to these 2 nerds because they've really helped me grow as a card fighter. And I also want to give a shout out to all of my friends who have also helped me grow as a card fighter and as a person. I want to give a shout out to them because, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. I'd be sitting at home being like, yeah, Vanguard's boring. But it's not boring. And yeah, thanks. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
I just want to give a quick shout out to my friends at Keystone, especially one that was supposed to come here today, but due to work and stuff, he couldn't make it. And I also want to give a shout out to some of my friends who still play from our former card shop, Full of Wind, which is down now. So yeah, just want to say thanks for the games and hope for more.